Cover your ears, darling.
Wid Yi.
You know, it just dawned on me, this is a really special episode.
Special.
Why did I know the second the word special was brewing in my head you were going to go, special?
No, I said special.
What are you, Tom York? This is episode 20. How the fuck did we get 20 episodes deep already?
I'm genuinely wondering how we've not been taken off the air.
Well,
how is this possible?
I can't get my head round that either, but thank you for putting up with us for 20 episodes.
Thank you. Now please click the subscribe button. We need more followers.
We do. We need more widgets.
We need more widgets.
I mean, we've got plenty in the tank, but it saves us having to sit and write them and then keep them secret from each other.
I'd rather you guys wrote this show instead of me, because I can write widgets all the time. I just need a day off.
You know what I think we should do?
What's that?
I reckon we should set up WhatsApp.
Oh.
And we can ask, what's up your widget?
What's up your widget? It's got a ring to it.
Sounds like a naff 80s radio jingle, doesn't it? What's up your widget? Have you got problems with your widget?
I actually think it sounds like a really naff radio advert. You know where you get
well, that's what
what's
I meant,
up your widget? Come to What's Up Your Widget, and then you can WhatsApp all your widgets up your widgets and your WhatsApps.
23 Union Road, Telford. I'm trying to distance this from anywhere we know or anyone we know.
We are on the moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come visit us at the moon.
Come visit us on the moon, care of Vladimir Putin.
You know, one of the things, right, this is going to go off on a tangent, I'll be very brief with this. One of the things that used to really piss me off
What's that?
in the world of radio was really lazy ad writers.
Oh, Jesus. Bad jingles.
Well, it's not even bad jingles.
No, it's bad jingles, but 100 times a day.
Like really bad cliches, like, come visit us, we sell sticks, and we have ample free parking. You know, these tired cliches.
I'm
all
thinking
roads
more
lead to.
Aye, have you got a coal house? Well, come to me, Pete, and I'll sell you Pete to burn in your stove. Come to me, Pete's Pete. That's the kind of shit.
I know exactly the advert you mean.
Aye, Kane, it's bran off a warm manure house, Kane.
You know,
because I burn my Pete.
For some reason, when I was on YouTube last night, fuck knows where this came from. You must have been eavesdropping me, going by the laws of social media. A recommended video came up, and it was a guy up in, I don't know, Stornoway or something, and I'm just going to put my spade in the ground, and here we go, look, we got some peat, it's halfway weight, but it burns broken. Fucking hell.
Well, is that the kind of videos you get?
Yeah.
Did you want to know, some sick bastard sent me a video of a chick this week. She just sits down and she says, you know what, my neighbour's getting out in his car. She's out in the garden, but I'm getting out in the car. I'm going to get naked, I'm going to take a shit. And she just shits in the garden and shows your dirty arse. I went, no. She takes a massive shit in her garden. It's about the length of 3 Toblerones. This thing is enormous. And then she just sort of shows her dirty arse and goes, I hope my neighbour didn't see me.
I thought you said for a second she shits in her car.
No, she was in her garden. She was
right.
in her, yeah, she was just there. I'm in my garden. I'm going to get naked and take a shit.
This sounds like another opportunity for really bad, really lazy ad writers. Is there shit in your garden? I don't know where I'm going with that.
Come to Pete's Pete and we'll burn it like Pete.
All roads lead to shit in your garden.
Come to Pete's Pete before the shite gets stuck in your feet.
Oh, God. Anyway, episode 20.
Yeah. Where are we going to go with episode 20? We've got nothing really to go on here, do we?
No.
I'll tell you the one thing I've got. I saw Watership Down last week.
All right.
Not one sex scene.
I can't say I'm surprised.
I can. You know the whole saying, going at it like rabbits?
Yeah.
Not one orgy. No, they killed each other and ripped each other apart, and there was a big rabbit mafia thing going on, and nae shagging. I was quite disappointed.
I haven't watched it, so I can't really comment.
You understand the premise of it though, right? Rabbits and, I was expecting, like, I used to love this film when I was a kid. It gave me nightmares. It was trippy. I loved it, but I rewatched it not long ago and I thought, hang on, why are these rabbits not shagging? That's my old man head.
But it shouldn't come as a surprise because you've watched this film before.
I haven't seen it in about 35 years though.
Oh, right. So what you're saying is you were a bairn last time.
Oh, it was wee. It was actually long enough ago that I saw Pinocchio and I rewatched that recently. When was the last time you watched Pinocchio? Disney's Pinocchio.
Oh, God, a good 10, 20 years ago.
Right. What are your memories of this film?
he's a lying little shit.
Right. But do you remember it being the most horrifying film ever?
Yeah.
Like, picture this. You've got a little wooden boy that comes to life. Great.
Well, I mean, that's kind of scary already.
Well, it's scary enough as it is, but he gets brought to life by a blue fairy of all things, and all that sort of shit.
He's living with a creepy old guy who likes wood.
Yeah. I wish I had a real boy. But he then gets taken away by an evil ringmaster.
Yes, he joins the circus against his will.
Yeah, joins the circus.
Kids turn into donkeys. That is terrifying.
No, you've skipped a stage. They go to this fairground island, right?
Oh, yeah. What was it called? Fantasy
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island, yeah.
It sounds like Epstein Island, to be honest. With a name like
neighbours.
That. But they're being little shits and they're smoking and they're drinking.
They're playing pool.
And what do? They get turned into donkeys.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get shipped away in crates and are never seen by their families again. This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
And Disney somehow thought, we're going to make this cutesy.
This is for kids.
Yeah.
Totally. Really? No.
Wow.
No.
I remember thinking that every single bank holiday that I watched Pinocchio, because it was always on bank holidays, wasn't it?
We had it in video for a long time.
And you willingly watched it. That's 10 times worse.
I was a little boy again. A little wooden boy.
After you became a donkey.
I've always been a bit of an ass, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but another thing that came in my head, a remake of Footloose.
No, they're not going to do it, are they?
Well, they've already done it, but this time Kevin Bacon has itchy feet. It's going to be called Athlete's Footloose.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, what's on your mind this week?
I've got to go to court in the new year.
Again?
Yeah, I got a citation through. Now, I got a text off the Procurator Fiscal last weekend.
Right.
That's like the Scottish law club, I guess.
He's like the big judge of Scotland.
Is the Procurator Fiscal not like the guy who prosecutes you?
He's the crown. He's the crown part.
Yeah, he's the criminal prosecutor.
Yeah.
So Procurator Fiscal texted me. I didn't know this was a thing till Saturday morning. Got a text. Thank you very much. You're going to get a citation. Please respond in the next 14 days. Mm-hmm. This is because somebody tried to break into my van a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So
a bit of a vanity project, was it?
It was. I see what you did there. It was. So this guy Saturday morning comes, I'm going to break into some cars. So he tried to get into my van. Thankfully didn't get in and didn't get anything because my mountain bike was in the back.
Well, wait, can I just stop there a wee minute, right? No disrespect. Your van wasn't exactly the nicest looking thing, really. It had a charm, but
did.
It's not exactly...
That charm disappeared.
Well, it's not exactly, how shall we say, scream and break into me. You know, it's not like it's a Lamborghini or anything like that. So why would they break into your van, which has about 3 different panels with 3 different colours? And
well, here's the thing. It wasn't just my van they tried to get into. It was a number of cars on the street.
Uh-oh.
So a guy in the next block of flats to me, he'd left his car open all night. He went away with prescription sunglasses.
Great.
Riddle me that. He went into another car at the end of the cul-de-sac. It was unlocked as well. I don't know what he got from that, but by this point he'd been going to about 5 or 6 cars, and it was first thing on a Saturday morning. It was like 5 o'clock. This guy got rumbled by somebody getting up to go to work who went, yeah, there's some weird jakey fuck trying to break into all the cars on our street. I'll give them their due. The cops turned up, genuinely caught him with his bag of loot.
No way.
Nicked him there and then.
They actually did a job.
They did.
Wow.
Oh, this gets better.
Go on.
So we record the podcast, generally speaking, on Fridays. I'll spend my Saturday mornings with a cup of coffee and a bacon roll. I'll edit the podcast, get it ready to go out. That is exactly what I was doing a couple of weekends ago.
Right.
And I get that at the door. And I'm like, oh, that sounds very official. I know that knock. I've heard stories. Go at the door, there's 2 bobbies stood there, puffed out chests.
Bobbies or bobies?
Bobies. Bobies.
Big floppy bobies.
Big floppy bobies.
Big floppy bobies. Just Abdi's bobby.
Aye.
Aye, I love a bobby.
They were stood there, and you know that thing that coppers do when they're holding on to like their vest and like,
hello.
Well, no, we're not in Cockney town. They're like, yeah, are you Martin? I'm like, is that your van outside? And I'm like, haven't hit anybody. Yeah, no, nothing to worry about. I don't think, but yeah, just to let you know, somebody tried to break into the van overnight. And I'm like, nah, you're kidding.
What?
Now, it's had a couple of hits this year. Somebody hit into me and then didn't want to go through insurance. So the multicoloured panels, I repaired it myself.
It's what it is.
Couldn't be fucked fixing the door handle. So the door handle's been a bit sticky.
Right.
So this little jakey fuck comes along, tries to break into my van, discovers that it's fucked to the extent you can't even jimmy the door open, and kind of realises, hang on, maybe I shouldn't spend all my time trying to get into this bucket of shit. Moves on to the car that he got caught at.
Right.
So this is like 10 o'clock on the Saturday morning. CID had tried to wake me up at 6:30.
They were really keen to catch this guy.
Well,
then.
this all happened, like I said, I think about 5:30 in the morning. By 6:30, CID have got him. They've worked out which cars he's tried to get into. My neighbour has all this on camera. The bobbies are up taking pictures of the back of my van and trying the door handle and looking in my neighbour's car and all this crap. So 10 o'clock, the cops are sitting going, can you come and have a look and see if he's managed to get in and get anything? And I'm like, oh, thankfully not. I didn't realise any of this had happened. Which brings me back to my point.
Right.
I have a court citation to be a witness to a break-in that I didn't see. Because I was sleeping.
Where were you at the time of the break-in? In my bed, my lord.
And what were you doing in your bed?
Pulling the heat.
To be fair, at 5 o'clock in the morning, I was fucking sleeping. Too old for that shite first thing in the morning. But no, I now have to go to court. And this is my dilemma, right? I can't get out of this because the cops come round. I check nothing had been taken. The guy's like, oh, you've had a lucky escape, you know, nice one, all the rest of it. Your neighbours haven't been so lucky. Because there wasn't really anything for me to say, the cops like, I'll write a report for you. We've got him on account of break-in and attempted break-in and unlawful possession, all the crap. You know, but you probably won't get called as a witness. Don't worry. So the guy writes my statement for me on the morning of such and such and such at 5:30 in the morning. I was in my bed sleeping. He gets me to sign the statement. I'm quite happy with life, thinking, well, you know, I'm not going to get called as a witness.
You got called as a witness, did you?
To a crime I didn't witness. What the fuck do I say when I go to court?
Exactly that. I didn't see him, but
my neighbour's camera did.
Then your neighbour's camera is the witness then, isn't it?
I do find this a bit laughable though. Like I'm genuinely really chuffed they caught him.
Oh, definitely.
You know, it could have been 10 times worse. And had he got into the van and got my bike, right, this is the thing I was thinking about afterwards when the cops left. It's like, fuck, if he'd got into the van and clicked there was a bike in the back of there, he probably would have got away with all this. Everyone would be empty-handed and this would be like, a fuck's sake, man, my van was broken into. But he didn't get in, he didn't get the bike, he got caught red-handed. I now have to stand before the court, presumably, and go, yeah, so thanks for calling me. I didn't see nothing, can I plead a Stevie Wonder?
Wid Yi.
So, when are you in court?
I don't know, but I'll probably be sleeping at the time.
We're going to hold you in contempt of court.
Yeah, that sounds like a Homer Simpson impression. Let's run with that. Oh, just get one of those masks that makes me look like I'm awake. You know,
what about where it was an odd pair of glasses Homer Simpson had? Then he said, lose these, and then he'd have another pair that he would just pull out
Slip out of his pocket,
just slightly open. Oh. Please say the microphone picked that up. Fuck me. For the record, everybody, I'm very sorry. I had broccoli soup for my lunch and a cup of coffee when I came in here. So Martin's away to forget. He's starting to sweat already, and there's tears coming down his eyes. And
Christ, right? Can we do a Wid Yi then? Because I feel like I'm getting gassed out of the studio.
Here's a quick one. Would you wipe my arse because it was a bit wet?
No.
Oh, please.
No.
It's going to be itchy later.
No.
Oh well, do a Wid Yi then. Come on, dig in.
Me, is it?
Dig in there, yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm so
that's
sorry.
That's going to waft this way.
I'm sorry.
Fucking hell. Oh, don't, because if I start coughing. Okay.
Christ almighty.
Right, you're right there. You're going to manage to survive the next 5 minutes.
Look, to be honest, it's not me that's going to have an issue. It's you in a wee minute, mate.
My nose is blocked, so last laugh's on me.
No, it's all right. You'll taste it.
Oh, Christ, there it is. Right. Oh, man, that's fucking awful. Oh, that's proper Megan. Right.
Oh.
Wid Yi dress as a matador and try to get into a nightclub for £30.
Bull.
There's more. There's more.
Oh, sorry.
Doubles.
Yeah.
If you can convince a mate to dress as a bull, then have a bullfight on the dance floor till the bouncers kick you out. The bouncers? The bouncers?
The bouncer.
The bouncer.
Is that like a counsellor, but he's a bouncer?
I feel your pain, but you're getting fucking kicked out anyway. No trainers, son. Right, so to recap, would you dress as a matador, try and get into a nightclub, £30 bounty.
Right.
We'll double it if you can then convince a mate, I'm guessing in that case it's probably going to be me,
okay,
to dress as a bull and then have a bullfight on the dance floor till the bouncers kick you out. So £30 if you dress up as a matador.
Yep, which is mine.
£60 if
I convince you
to dress up as a bull.
Do you get a cut of this, or is it all just go to me and I just kill the bull on stage and I'm just flittering my £60 in my hand going, ha ha ha, I'm rich.
I mean, how much of a fight do we have to have? Because
have you seen a bullfight? They're fucking brutal.
Well, the thing is, they're a bit of a slow build-up, aren't they? Because the bull's like, you bastards, you've kept me locked up for like the last 6 hours.
Yeah, they piss them off, but they stick knives in it and swords and shit. Yeah, well,
what?
They don't punch it and they kill the bull. The matador kills the bull in the ring.
Right.
And he puts these swords in it when he does the wafting with the red thing, the red cloth. The bull goes through it, and when he passes, he stabs the bull.
Oh, poor bull.
And it just keeps going until the bull dies. That is it.
So do you have to kill me on the dance floor?
Could be.
I don't like the sound of that all of a sudden. I was up for that, thinking, well, that's fine. You get panto horses, so surely somebody's got like a panto bull costume.
A panto bull. Is there such a
It's
thing
behind you! Mrrr.
To be honest, I'd be up for it, but you're the one that's the bull, so it's you that's getting stabbed. Basically, would I risk my clean criminal record to smuggle in knives into a nightclub? Is it worth the risk these days?
Let's pare it back.
Or have I got to smash glasses and stab you with a smashed tumbler?
It doesn't actually say anything about the stabbiness in this.
But as part of a bullfight.
Well, right, let's have like a makey-believey bullfight.
A makey-believey bullfight.
Where I just run round the dance floor being like, I can't see him, a bull. Oh. Because that's the thing. There's that whole, I don't know what you call it, there's like the build-up, with the bulls in the middle and the matador's waving his wee red towel, like his big red hanky, right the outside of the ring. So you've kind of got the preamble. The foreplay, if you will.
The foreplay.
So we've got that to do first. I mean, you can string that out for long enough.
Foreplay with a bull. Do you want to know, this is off on a tangent here. There was an old episode of Top Gear. It was on Dave last week. And did you know that bull sperm is worth a fucking fortune?
Yes!
It's like, if you have a gallon of bull jizz, it's worth about 50 grand.
I was about to say I'm going to Google that, but no, I'm not.
Well, don't Google how much is bull jizz worth, but it is honestly worth about 50 grand a gallon. So if you're going to foreplay a bull, you're going to get your fuck the 30 quid. We've got 50 grand here. But no, I'm not jacking you off in the dance floor. If that's
Thank you. I'm very glad of that.
Me too. Fuck for that. Dodged the bullet.
Tell you what,
a bullet.
Hey. Let's pare this back right to the simplest form. We're going to go round to Club T, legendary 80s nightclub, sticky floor and all. We're going to go round there. You're going to be dressed as a matador doing your little. Yeah.
That's Mexican, but you get, fine, I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm going to run round the dance floor, probably slightly drunk, probably slightly falling over, like a little imitation haggis.
Can I just go back a wee step there? I've actually got a matador mixed up with a mariachi. I don't know why. Like, could you imagine you're doing the bullfight and then instead of having the guy with his gold and all that sort of shit, you've got me with a sombrero and a hey, Mr. Bull.
The worrying thing is at 3 o'clock in the morning at chuck it out time at Club T, I've seen stranger things. Let's keep the knives out of it. Let's keep broken glass out of it, because I ended up in Club T about a month ago, and my mate
I haven't been there in years.
Well, I went in there last year, right? I know we're going off on several tangents here. It seems now that nostalgia clubs are where the 21-year-olds and the 18-year-olds go.
Okay.
So I went in there last year a couple of times and was like, holy fuck, I feel so old. I was in there a month ago with my pal who has grown-up kids. And we were like the only fuckers in there. And my mate was DJing. And I'm like, oh, there he is. I'm going to say hello. We got a tune played. And I wandered over with a glass of Coke. It wasn't even a beer, it was a glass of Coke. And he's like, the bouncer's way to like ask you to get off the dance floor. I'm like, And I looked over and sure enough, he's over my shoulder with his hand on.
Why?
Because I had glass on the dance floor.
Oh, no.
I don't know, he didn't like me having a plastic tumbler on the dance floor. What the fuck's he going to make of like a bullfight, fake or otherwise? He's going to have a fit.
I'm just thinking, what's he going to do if we decide to jack off a bull for 50 grand on the dance floor?
He's never going to know there's stickier stuff on the floor.
Well, the floor was sticky anyway, so we're all right. Answer your question. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Would you be up for it?
As long as you don't stab me. Yeah, go on then.
Wid Yi.
Right, you ready for another one?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
You're good, or are you ready?
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Wid Yi.
Abseil down the full height of the 4th rail bridge.
Oh no.
Hold it. Bollock naked for a charity of your choice.
I don't think any charity is going to want to see my bare arse, let alone anything else.
The charity would want to see 36 pence you'd make for doing this bollock naked.
Is that the monetary reward, 36 pence?
The monetary reward is just for charity of your choice.
I mean...
So I suppose it would be, you do your fundraising, you make as much as you can, go abseil down the 4th rail bridge, bollock naked, and then give the money to charity.
Are there going to be trains passing when I do this?
Possibly.
I mean...
It means a good 300 folk are going to look at your bum.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
What, 300 people looking at your bum bum?
It's just those last two words. Now you see, people do all sorts of stupid and wonderful things for charity.
They do.
What charity am I doing this for?
It's a charity of your choice, so you choose a charity.
I don't think there's any charity worthy enough of the level of shame and public ridicule and humiliation that I'm going to get.
I'm a charity case now, you know, this whole unemployed shit.
Yeah. As much as I would love to help you out, I mean, it's
Please.
October. It's October, it's fucking cold outside.
Yeah. I'm actually more worried about the harness that you'd be wearing. Would it end up being like a G-string?
There'd be a little bit of chafing.
Not a bit of chafing, but just get right up there, you know, it'd be like a
Cheese wire.
really, really horrible thong.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's like cheese wire.
Cheese wire, grommet.
You see, the thing is, if you'd made this dead simple and said, like, for £10 million, then I guess I'd have given it half a second's thought.
No. This is this is a widget that gets you thinking, saying, I can't say no to charity.
Well,
It's a guilt trip widget.
You know, the problem is, much as your mummy and everything, I really can say, nope.
Wid Yi.
So yeah, I'm not trying to be evil or cruel or heartless.
Selfish bastard.
I'll send you some essentials on Tesco. We've all been there.
The essential for me is mortgage.
I mean, love you guys and everything, but yeah, you know, my tackle is not being dangled over the side of the Forth Road Bridge with a grotty G-string for the added hilarity.
Get your tackle out and you can pay for your mate's mortgage. That's something you'll never ever see on ITV2 during the day.
And they show some weird ass shit.
They show some depressing shit too.
Yeah. Right, I believe you've got a widget that's coming.
Well, it's a widget and it got me thinking. This unofficially came from a guy that I used to work with.
Did he WhatsApp this by any chance? Was this a WhatsApp your widget?
He did not WhatsApp it. He spoke to me with this one. I actually saw him last week.
Right, okay.
But coming up soon, WhatsApp your widget. Send us your widgets via WhatsApp.
We'll figure this out next week.
It will be going live. Just bear with us.
It was an idea we had about, 20 minutes ago, and now we're like, fuck, we need to find
Shit.
a way.
We've got a jingle written, and it goes as simple as this.
WhatsApp your widget. Are we using your number for this or mine?
Could use my missus's number for a laugh.
Can you imagine Mrs. G getting all these random... Would you walk bollock naked over the Forth Road Bridge for charity?
2 o'clock in the morning. Would you stick a park bench up your arse?
Does she know about your work situation? If she starts getting texts and WhatsApps of sympathy going, I'm very sorry for your job loss. I've got a Tesco shop coming for you. She'll be like, what the fuck?
It's a marketing ploy from what I'm saying.
Okay, so anyway, next week we will officially launch
WhatsApp your widget.
On Dave's number, or Dave's missus's number.
But what about my boss's number for a lot?
What, your ex-boss?
Yeah, why not?
Right, 07.
Good job I don't have his number, eh?
Yeah, right, okay. Anyway, you're chatting to someone, you've got a widget from them.
Yeah, okay, well, it got me thinking a wee bit as well. See, just over the weekend there, Patrick Swayze's Ghost was on the telly.
What, his actual ghost or
No,
the
not
movie?
his actual ghost, no, the film Ghost with him.
Right, yeah.
And
Demi Moore and
Demi
Whoopi
Moore.
Goldberg, who's the world's worst psychic medium. Bless her.
Speaking of which, we were speaking about Whoopi Goldberg and a pink Russian hat a couple of weeks ago. Check it out.
Yeah,
Episode
link
18.
Link below.
Link below. But it got me thinking. I watched the whole film, and it's not my usual cup of tea, but it's a good film. It's an easy watch, right?
Everyone likes watching it, don't they? Because you're rooting for Sam. Don't die on me, Sam. Well, the film's called Ghost.
The film's called Ghost. He dies in the first 20 minutes. Deal with it.
Yeah.
But see, when he dies, he's wearing that red polo shirt thing.
Yeah.
And he's wearing his black trousers because he was away in a posh night out at the theatre or
Aye.
the cinema or something, and he got killed. But every other ghost that he interacts with was wearing what they wore when they died. And he went to the hospital. He saw the old guy. He was wearing the...
Oh, the tramp ghost.
Well, the tramp ghost was one of the train ghosts.
This is my train.
Get off my train!
Yeah.
But yeah, so it just got me thinking, what if you died in a horribly embarrassing situation, like if you're one of those furry swingers parties or something like that?
Or bollock naked over the side of the Forth Road Bridge when your G-string snaps.
But when you're congregating with other ghosts in the afterlife, you're wearing what you wore when you died.
And
so
presumably because you're now dead, you're wearing that for the rest of eternity or for your time in purgatory.
That's what I'm getting at. So if you're going up to heaven, you're in the queue at the gates at St. Peter, and you're dressed like a giant hamster, but you've got a giant dildo up your arse or something like that. St. Peter's going to look at you and say, no. Or if you're going dressed as a gimp or something like that, you've got that red ball mask thing in your mouth. So have you got anything to confess? Nah, you're not getting in, mate.
St. Peter all of a sudden sounds like the bouncer in Club T.
He's got a licence in his arm, etc.
And there's me
no,
behind.
You're not getting in. Nah, no trainers.
And there's me behind dressed as a bull.
Because you get stabbed in the dance floor.
Fuck.
So it just got me thinking with that. Could you imagine if maybe not that extreme, maybe just something minor inconvenient here, right? But could you imagine if somebody died in a nasty accident involving slipping and dog shit? For all eternity, they've got to leave their shoes at the door, or they've got shit up their leg or something like that.
And there's going to be the smell.
There's going to be the smell, yeah. You're not going to be pleasantly around all these other ghosts. You're going to be alone for eternity. I'm just thinking, see all these ghost stories you hear of, there was a guy that slipped in a dog shite out in the street in my front garden. See you on a Friday night. Sometimes you can hear him wiping his shoes on the grass.
If you listen carefully, there he is in the background. Oh, for fuck's sake, dog shite! I
slipped in dog shite. Then he was in front of a bus. Splat. There you go. That's probably not a very good way to go, but this is where this Wid Yi comes in. This guy's daughter is selling his shoes on one of those Depop or Vinted or whatever. One of those sell your clothes and shit.
Get 50p for them.
Yeah, but because she's selling her shoes, some creep is asking her to do odd things before he buys the shoes.
Is this somebody who doesn't want to wear shoes but would like to smell the shoes?
Kinda, yeah. But from what I gather, she's not just said no. She just sort of went along with it for a wee bit.
Is she selling these on OnlyFans?
Can you please you do some things with the shoes? Now most people would just say, nah, away you go, you creep, fuck off, you know. But she just thought, right, what is it you want? And this guy has apparently said, if you stand in dog shit wearing only a pair of socks and then put the sock in the shoe, then bag it, I'll give you 50 quid.
No, he's not.
So the question is, Martin, would you were selling your shoes on Vinted and some creep said, would you stand in dog shit in a pair of socks, then slip the shoe on and then seal-proof bag, sandwich bag the whole thing so that the smell's in there and all that, and send it to the guy? If he was to pay you 50 quid, would you do it?
Is he ever going to find out where I stay?
I really don't know. I don't know how this works. I think it's just you put an advert up, they buy it, you send it to the address so you know where this sick degenerate fuck lives.
Presumably they're going to be paying by PayPal.
They'll be paying by some way, shape or form, yes.
I think...
Hear me out here. You're walking your dog.
Yeah.
It's a cold, frosty morning.
That's exactly the reason I don't have a dog, by the way.
Well, but you're needing to warm your toes up. So you stand in a fresh dog shite. And you get 50 quid out of the bargain for this.
The worst of it is I can now smell that dog shite, and I'm not even stood in dog shite. As long as there's no returns, I think I'd be cool with that.
You think you'd be cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't know where I live. They don't know who I am.
I don't think they do. I think, well, if you were to do it and you're going to post it, I would maybe post it from a post office at the other end of town.
I'd go to Dundee.
Go to Dundee, aye, fine.
It's not the weirdest thing to go through the postal system.
It could be funny as fuck if you just hand delivered it.
Nope, that is not happening in a million years.
Hand delivered it. I just want to see what kind of moron asks stand in a shite and then I'll pay you 50 quid. Just so you say, I've hand delivered your shitey shoes. Get off my doorstep. Oh no.
Growing up, there were plenty of people who hand delivered shites in sealed bags to people. Usually they were on fire, right enough.
Yeah, usually. Then you did that.
Yeah.
Stamp it out. Aye, yeah. The old jokes are the best, are they?
Do you think he maybe has this fetish because he was on the receiving end of a flaming turd one time?
Well, he just maybe stood in the turd. He got the shit in his shoe. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot.
Right, you're starting to scare me now, so before you really freak me out, as long as I can list this, no returns accepted, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Wid Yi.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so... It's that broccoli soup.
Dude, that's twice in one episode. You know that Wid Yi involving flaming turds? I think all of a sudden that's a lot more bearable, isn't it?
Oof.
Right.
That's rank.
You need to see somebody about that. That's not human. Whoever made that smell is not human. Right. Before we absolutely gas ourselves out of here, we'll do one more. We'll do one more while
Right.
Either of us is able to talk. This is coming on YouTube from Swirly McTickles.
Swirly McTickles. I'm seeing a theme here.
Yeah.
A theme tune.
Whoever Swirly McTickles is, oh Christ, commented. I can't remember if this has been asked or not, but would you walk into your local B&Q, head over to the bathroom section, oh, this is going in weird places,
all right,
and take a dump in one of the display toilets for 50 quid?
Do you know what? It just feels like I've taken a dump in a studio here at the moment.
Tell me about it. So 50 quid, you have to wander into B&Q and have a crap. Drop trout in the toilet display and wait for the inevitable tannoy announcement of clean up on aisle 7.
Do you want to know something? I would consider it, but those toilet displays tend not to have toilet paper.
I mean, there's nothing here that stops you bringing your own.
Well, I suppose, yeah. I mean, if I took my own toilet paper in, I would certainly consider it, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll just say aye. I'll do it.
I mean, every pound's a prisoner.
Well, I'm unemployed. I could use the dough, so it's not much I won't do for dough.
Thanks for listening.
Would you do us a favour and check back again next week?
And don't forget to find and like us on the socials.
Wid Yi.